Hello, welcome to the Hockey Show. That's David Dwork of the Hockey News. I'm Roy Bellamy. Ethan Badowski is on remote, and Rosie's not here. She is now officially dealing with college football season. So have a safe flight there, Rosie.
Have fun with her, Lucy. Send her back in one piece, please.
Deals with Texas and Ohio State. A year ago was... Huh?
Go Texas.
Go Texas, go Longhorns. Yeah, that. Anyway, a year ago, a tragic accident resulted in the loss of Johnny and Matthew Tkachuk. And in their memory, the National Hockey League and the Columbus Blue Jackets are donating to the John and Matthew Tkachuk Foundation, which supports youth hockey. Now, the Columbus Blue Jackets are honoring their player numbers. So $13,000 in honor of Johnny and $21,000 in honor of Matthew will be going to the foundation. The Calgary Flames are also donating. They've added their jersey numbers. That would be $34,000. That's going towards the foundation. So hopefully a lot more teams will chip in and help out youth hockey in memory of Matthew and Johnny Gaudreau.
Crazy that it's been a year.
Yeah. That was crazy. It felt like yesterday, and it's in memory of them. Hopefully that they get a lot more money for the foundation.
Yes, sir.
According to David Pagnotta, Matthew Tkachuk already had his surgery.
Yes.
The injuries they sustained at Four Nations, he is getting it repaired via surgery. And that's going to mean that the Panthers are going to put him on long-term injured reserve to start the season for a second year in a row. It's probably going to be the last time they do that for anybody in the league, right?
Well, it's going to be the last time that they can use LTIR as a salary cap crutch, but it probably won't be the last time somebody's still hurt from the playoffs and misses the beginning of the regular season. Not with this Panthers team.
Yet USA Hockey has him penciled in to play in the Olympics, according to general manager of the Olympic team, Bill Guerin.
Yep.
They are planning and expecting him to be available. Now, keep in mind, Panthers general manager Bill Zito and assistant general manager Brett Peterson is a part of the brain trust.
They are. Guerin actually said that he doesn't bother Billy too much about when's Matty going to be back. They're expecting him to be back before the Olympics arrive, that he should be playing hockey already. So hopefully we'll get a repeat of what we saw with Four Nations earlier this year, because that was awesome. And I would love to see that on an Olympic stage. Although we won't see the fighting, though.
Sorry, guys. The report is that Chucky will be back sometime around January is what they're expecting. That would give him about a month to prepare for the Olympics, which are in mid-February or early February. They start February 6th this year. Obviously, the interesting thing for the Panthers from that standpoint is, okay, Evan Rodrigues can be on the roster at least until January, but then what happens once Tkachuk comes off LTIR? How are they going to manage the cap situation, because the Panthers are over the cap? Are they banking on somebody else getting hurt and being able to keep Erod, on the roster then? But it'll be interesting to see how Bill Zito maneuvers. Either way, whatever happens, I trust him.
In Zito we trust, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm actually interested in seeing how Jeff Petrie plays. He's the newest addition to the Florida Panthers. He's a defenseman, so I'm actually interested how he ends up.
If they targeted him, he's probably going to fit in.
Yeah,
it usually works out that way.
All right, so what happened with Mitch Marner, David?
So Mitch Marner spoke to our buddy Mark Masters. He was speaking about his final days in Toronto. I'll go ahead and we can roll the sound, and then we can just react to it afterwards, because it's pretty gross.
And then I got a phone call probably about 5 or so minutes after from, I think it was my wife's father called me and goes, I just want to let you know we've got people sending us screenshots of a guy posting your address online, saying that if people want to come pay us a visit and say, their goodbyes in a quotation way, here's the address. And it was a little tough, obviously. I mean, we kind of dealt with it for the last 2 years in a way. I mean, the market's very passionate. They love the team. I mean, I know it. I was born and raised there. I've been a part of the Leafs Nation for a long time. But when your family safety comes into question, especially having a new son, I don't think it's acceptable. Having full-time security pretty much at your house for 2 weeks after the playoffs just to make sure no one's coming to the house. Also the safety-wise of trying to walk your dog and your child.
So Mitch Marner got doxxed and received death threats during the playoffs.
Yeah, during and as soon as they were over. And this is a guy who, born and raised in Toronto, bled white and blue. Arguably one of, if not, not their best player, Austin Matthews, but certainly top. He's great. He's a core 4 guy, and they wanted to keep him. Now, how's your team looking, Toronto? You ran one of your best players out of town. He wanted nothing to do with sticking around. You're threatening his family, but it's okay. You got Nicholas Roy. You got Matthias Maselli. This is a great offseason, Toronto. What are you guys doing? Like the most passionate fans in hockey. You ran one of your best players out of town. Good job.
I've always said that the biggest divider in this world is politics, religion, and sports. It's just sports, man. Like it is a player. It's an athlete playing on your favorite team. What are we doing? Yeah. Why are we doxing? Why are we putting his address out there? And why are we threatening him and his family for a game?
It's terrible. Yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible how it went down, Roy. And, Elliot Friedman says this a lot on the 32 Thoughts show. He says that Marner should have gone down as the greatest Toronto-born Maple Leaf of all time. And the way that it's gone down since in his exit, I understand fans' frustration with the way he was playing, but I mean, obviously, to take it to this level is completely asinine. And just everything that's gone down since, it's really ugly, and I don't think things need to be ugly. It could have just been cordial and just, hey, it didn't work out here. It wasn't the right fit. I'm going to go somewhere else and try and make it work somewhere else and be happy that way. So it's a bummer the way everything has gone down, to be honest with you.
Quite frankly, that should have been our fail of the week, but it's not. Wins and fails of the week. Presented by Jägermeister. Serve it cold or don't serve it at all. Jägermeister, damn, that's cold. For more, visit Jägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. David, what's your win?
My win of the week is a throwback. I'm going back to December of 2001 because a game happened in Calgary that I loved back then. Mm-hmm. I got reminded of it this week. There were 309 penalty minutes in this game, Roy. And the majority
Ducks
of
Flames,
them...
huh?
Yes. Ducks, Flames, Jaguar, Aginla. It was like...
Conn Smythe Trophy winner, Jean for Sebastian Jaguar, even though he lost the final.
The majority of the awesome. We talked about
the Connor McDavid special.
We talked to Brad Williams about that on the show.
Who got ran for the Flames?
That was Mike Vernon. That was Mike Vernon. Yeah, that was Mike Vernon.
Oh, back with the Flames, the second stint.
This was after
that's a head of hair. Oh my God! Did you see that hairline?
So the final minute 25 saw I think 200-something penalty minutes. I mean, the names in this game.
Bob Bugner.
Rob Niedermeyer, Dave Lowry, Bob Bugner, Mike Vernon, Ruslan Saleh, all former Panthers. Craig Berube was in this game. Dan Bilesma was in this game. Mm-hmm. Sergei Krivik-Krasov, German Titov, Jeff Friesen, some of the best hockey names of our upbringing.
German Titov.
Right? Yeah. Like, this game had a little bit of everything. So definitely my win of the week, a throwback, but God, what fun.
Wow.
And nobody on the bench at the end of the game. Literally, like one guy on each bench when the game ended.
Wow. That's smile on my face, man. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Win of the week is Evan Rodrigues for as long as he's a Florida Panther. But our win of the week is via Evan Rodrigues. If you grew up watching sports like us, not like Ethan, you've known that at the end of these championships, they usually not you because we
I know where you're going with this, Roy. I know what this is. They still do this to the end of the to this day.
Yes, what are you gonna do now? Going to Disney World. Well, that's what Evan Rodrigues did. He and the family took the Stanley Cup to Disney World. Look at that. Goofy
chocolate milk.
Oh, they drink
the
chocolate
long
milk
straws.
I think they may wash the cup and put champagne in it.
They stuffed it with Remy the Rat plush dolls when they went to Epcot Center.
Oh, that's goofy.
Way to ruin my win of the week, David. Way to spoil it.
Oh,
jeez.
Okay. Well, since
Louise.
Fine. What is your win of the week there?
My win of the week, piggybacking. Oh my God, couldn't find the word there.
Piggy and backing. A pig and a bat. yeah. Go ahead.
Piggybacking off of this, Erod put the Remy's in the cup, reminiscent of course, the Florida Panthers and the Rats. Ratatouille, one of my favorite Pixar movies for sure.
Yeah.
But I love this. Like, this is so good. This is such a unique thing to do with the Stanley Cup, and the reason I love it so much is because imagine like. Okay, your cup day is usually great for you, but imagine how great this cup day was for his kids.
Yeah.
Like, I just think that's so beautiful, to have a cup day that's more about your kids than you. I mean, he's done it twice, so he could make the second one more about his kids, but yeah, that was really, really cool.
All right, David, what's your fail of the week?
My fail of the week, it's a little family non-love. I don't know, the other day, Walt Tkachuk, father of Matthew and Brady,
Keith Tkachuk. Oh, look at this guy.
Went on Instagram or social media and ranked his sons for NHL 26 and wasn't as kind as you might think, fellas.
going to have you assign some ratings to each of them for their video game ratings. So first we'll start with speed. What would you give them out of 100?
Oh, no.
Oh, man. I'd say low 80s. I'm being generous.
Low 80s.
80, mid 80s.
What about agility?
Well, they're slippery.
No,
Matthew's
not
more
this season.
slippery, but
trying to
not
hedge his
fast,
bets, but-
fast or quick. But he's slippery with the puck. So I'd say 82 from
What are
Matthew,
you doing?
80 from Brady.
What would you give them
Really?
for fighting rating?
Brady in mid 90s. Matthew low 80s.
See, now that
Whoa.
one makes sense.
Whoa.
99. Brady 90.
All right,
Do you know
so
what
they
your NHL 94
gave
rating was?
Chucky
of
on the
those video
hands,
game
but-
ratings?
No.
You want to take a guess?
No.
55.
55?
he was
Out of
55
100?
in NHL 94.
It was rookie season.
Do you know what your NHL 08 rating is? That's the last one we were able to find.
No.
85.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd think that he'd be a little bit kinder to his kids, but I love the way that they razz each other in this family. It's very, it feels very hockey, so I'm here for it.
So Big Walt, who wasn't as big as he was back in the NHL
Yeah,
94,
the hair is certainly not as big.
55 overall rating. And every time that I played with Keith Tkachuk in one of these video games, I guess it shot up to like 90. I don't know if it was
If we're
potential.
talking
or,
NHL 94, it's Jeremy Roenick.
Yeah.
Jeremy Roenick and Wayne Gretzky, and that's it.
Yeah, everybody played for the Blackhawks and the Kings. My fail of the week comes from the American Broadcasting Company. The national TV schedule for the NHL came out. It's officially been released. The usual suspects are up there. The Washington Capitals have 18 nationally televised games, and that's going to make sense because this is a swan song season for the Great Eight. And also the Red Wings, Avalanche, and Bruins have 17 national games. The Stars, Oilers, Wild, Rangers, Penguins have 16. The Blackhawks, Panthers, Lightning, and Golden Knights have 15. Now, 15 for the Panthers. I don't know if that's the most ever. It might be. I have no idea. But one
It's
thing
up
I
there.
do know, 0 games on ABC. The defending back-to-back national champion, the defending back-to-back Stanley Cup champions have 0 games on network
You
television.
got to make room for your boy Crosby, you know.
How dare you?
Yeah, they have to raise the banner at 5 p.m. because Crosby's just got to play the Rangers in prime time on opening night. It's ridiculous.
I think I may have seen it. I might be wrong about this. The Penguins might have 6 games on ABC.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh my good God! I don't understand this. By the way, 5 Canadian teams are not going to be on ABC. 5. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. 5 Canadian teams are not going to be on national TV in general in the United States. 5.
I think I'm okay with that.
The Jets,
Just based off of the discrepancy in years leading up to it, yeah.
the semifinalists in the Western Conference final, in the Western Conference, not
Yeah.
on national TV. The Flames are not on there. The Canucks are not on there. That's understandable. An up-and-coming team like the Canadiens not on there. The Senators, who are going to be a playoff team, not on there. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Toronto, who might not make the playoffs, not on there.
Yeah. Oh, well, Toronto's going to be on there.
We'll
But
see.
anyway, for those of you on DraftKings Network, we have Brad Williams, the comedian, coming up next. You can watch that on YouTube, the Le Batard and Friends YouTube page. Click on the playlist tab and find us. That's the Hockey Show folder. Find us on YouTube on Le Batard and Friends. Coming up next, Brad Williams.
Let him hydrate. Let Ethan
Hey,
hydrate.
fuck you, Brad.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, there you go.
Fuck you, Brad.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, all I know is Chris can say that now that he won $30,000 at a poker tournament,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and don't bleep that.
Yeah.
Don't bleep that.
Yeah, that's the
Let's-
start of the interview.
that's the start.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, here
Let's
we go.
make sure that everyone know that Chris won
Oh, I'm saying that.
$30,000. He's
Brad Williams makes people laugh for a living. That's his career, and he's currently on tour to do just that. It's the Growth Spurt Tour. He'll be in Beaumont, Texas in 2 weeks. He'll be down here in Fort Lauderdale at the Park at Playhouse near the Baptist Iceplex in December. That's
December
where the
30th. We got to get tickets.
Yeah, the Florida Panthers practice facility is right across the street, Brad. And I just recently found out that you played roller hockey.
I did.
Yeah. How was the experience of learning that sport for you?
It was let's just say that I crushed a lot of dad's dreams just because I was a defenseman, and when I played, there was definitely some dads that were like, all right, there I am.
Oh,
no. There's definitely some dads that were like, my kid's gonna go to the league, and then they saw me steal the puck from their kid. They're like, well, if they can't get around the dwarf, I really have no hope. So yeah, crushed a lot of dad's dreams, won a few championships, and it was great. It was great to be a little person in a sport where typically you don't find dwarves in a lot of sports, but definitely not hockey. And even though we kind of allowed physical play in that league, everyone knew not to touch me. I don't know if it was like there was a respect thing. I don't know if they thought if they hit me that I would just explode into candy sprinkles. I'm not sure. No one hit me until one day. One day, a new kid came in and he thought, well, there's a little guy. I'm gonna hit the little guy, and he did. And we had an enforcer on our team named Mike Cassis, and our coach, the great Doug Duxbury.
Great
just
name.
just
Great
look,
name.
yeah, Duxbury. Come on.
Yeah.
For a hockey coach,
right?
Perfect. And he looked at Mike Cassis and he literally said, "You know what to do." And the next shift, a 12-year-old Mike Cassis who looked about 26, just leveled this kid like a big hit. And the parents of both sides were like about to like come to blows, and the coach of the opposing team stopped him and said, "No. Our guy hit Brad. He deserved it."
Nice.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that nobody in the crowd stuck up with you when you got checked?
Oh, there was a lot going on. Our side was definitely chirping over to their side. All the parents were really upset. My dad, who was an attorney, I'm pretty sure was trying to file a lawsuit at that point.
Hard at work.
But yeah, but then once Mike hit the other kid, then it exploded. The opposing coach calmed it down, and then after that, we were back to even and back to square one, and no one hit me again, so that's good.
Was this in Anaheim? Was this Southern California? That this coach named Duxbury was coaching a hockey team in Southern California?
Yes, this was at a
How
now.
perfect is that?
That's unbelievable.
My childhood hockey rink is now a Goodwill, but at the time it was called Stewart's Roller World, and that was where I played in Fullerton, California. Stuart Silver was the owner, who owned the Anaheim Bullfrogs, where, if you remember the RHI, the Roller Hockey International League, the Anaheim Bullfrogs were a prominent team in that league. This was like 30 years ago, so I don't expect anyone to know that league.
So you did a lot of roller hockey. Did you ever get on the ice?
Yeah, so one of the cool parts about living up in LA and doing stuff is there's a comedian ice hockey pickup league. And
Okay.
yeah, and I've played in it. It's awesome. Bill Burr plays in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's Steve Byrne plays in it.
You guys need a goalie?
I'm sorry, what?
You need a goalie?
Yeah.
Fly on over
go.
to Anaheim.
Yeah. If you know one who's not like Swiss cheese like yourself, then yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go.
If there's a qualifier, then I'm screwed.
Well, Dave just got back on the ice. We have a picture of both Dave and I at the Baptist Iceplex. We're getting to hockey there, Brad.
Let's go. In the words of Chance the Rapper, let's get that hockey.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. Dude, that's great. The best part about the Comedian League is that Vince Vaughn played one week, and Vince, I thought, based on swingers, he grew up in Chicago. I thought Vince was going to be like an amazing player. Kind of sucked.
Oh.
But to be fair, when he played, he had back surgery, not far removed from that, so he was just getting out there trying to get some ability. The best player is a comedian. He's a crowd work comic. His name is Ian Bagg. He's hilarious. Everyone should look up his stuff. And he's the best player so far. That he can't play at full strength. He has to kind of just glide out there and be like, all right, I'll humor all you weekend warriors.
I like it. I like the double G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the double G.
Double G. We got
Greg
some
doesn't
good
like
names.
that, though. Greg Cody doesn't like the double G.
No.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not on a Greg. You know?
Yeah.
Right?
It's on a bag.
Yeah, it's got to be in the last name.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
So it's fine. But I love playing hockey. It's really great. Roy, how long have you been getting out there.
Just this year, I did learn to play, and that was a 12-week course. I had gotten better at skating. I can actually stop now. That's awesome. But
That is a big part of it.
yeah, that's a gigantic part of it. I can stop on my left skate. My right skate, no. But Dave over here, just put on his goalie pads for the first time in a good long time.
No.
And got out there
ACL
last
surgery.
week. ACL surgery because of that. He was injured. So how did that feel?
Better than I thought it was going to. I was the proper amount of sore when I got off the ice. It wasn't like I was expecting to be hurting for a while, but no, it went pretty well.
Yeah,
I'm ready for you, Brad.
That's a smell that I miss.
Oh,
I
right?
actually miss the smell of sweaty pads that you air dry in your
It's home.
backyard or a balcony or something like that.
It's a very familiar smell.
Yeah, the smell of a sweaty hockey locker room is very distinct, and that like the same way certain smells like just bring you back to your childhood. That's the one that works for me. A smelly hockey locker room. That is the smell of my childhood.
I came to the realization that my gloves, after all this time, now smell like Cool Ranch Doritos.
What?
That's the smell. I don't know how that
Were you
happened.
eating on the ice?
I didn't
That's
eat any of
because-
it. It just smells
That's
that way.
because you sweat Cool Ranch Doritos, Roy.
Yeah, apparently,
You-
I do. Yeah, the
You have
perspiration.
spent so much time in the press box munching down on Cool Ranch Doritos. You sweat. Wasn't that like an old Yo Mama joke? Like your mama's so fat, her blood type is Rocky Road.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
something
like
that, yeah.
that's you, but for Cool Ranch Doritos.
Well, Brad, we got into your hockey prowess, and I wanted to ask you what you thought the best element of your game is, and if I can guess before you answer, is it chirping? Because you're such a good shit talker.
It's poke checking.
Dude, I will tell you what the best part of my game was, and I took so much pride in this. Yes, I was a pretty good chirper, and people chirped back, and I'll get into that in a second. But the best part of my game is I could do this pass, and I can still do it to this day, where I flip the puck in the air so the puck goes airborne.
So
but
a salsa pass.
But I always managed to land it flat.
Ooh.
It
Wow.
never landed on its side. It didn't bounce around. It just landed flat. So I was really proud of that. I
Wow.
was really proud of the fact that I could get a pass over your stick and then have it land flat and be right there for a guy.
Man, that's good.
But hockey rivalries run deep. Childhood rivalries run deep. I don't know if you guys have any people that you grew up with playing sports with. Like if you had an a-hole of your league where you so the a-hole in my league, I'm gonna say his name and it's okay because he's a public figure. His name is Evan Moore. Ended up playing tight end for the Cleveland Browns.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it was
he grew
very
up. Wow.
he grew up there. He was such a dirty hockey player. I'll shout out a 10-year-old Evan Moore. I'll put him on blast. I don't care.
He looks
But
dirty.
then
Yeah.
yeah. But then one day I'm watching the NFL and all of a sudden they're like, and there's the catch from Moore, and they show him and I'm like, the guy went pro. The guy went to the NFL. I don't know what kind of career he had. I don't know how much money he made, but good on him for. But that was my solace, knowing that the guy I hated playing hockey against more than anybody. Yes, he went to the NFL, but he played for the Browns. So
If you're wondering what his career stats were, 3 years for the Browns, 1 year for the Seahawks, 1 game for the Eagles, 63 career catches, 5 touchdowns in the NFL, and 1 lost fumble.
hey, that's 5 more touchdowns than any of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
that's true. That's
not
very
exactly a fantasy stud, but he got to the league.
He's
So
hooking you up
shout
in
out-
Week 16.
Shout out to Evan Moore, who now is probably watching Instagram or TikTok and going like, "Wait, that little dwarf from the league." Is
Full circle.
Shout out to Evan Moore.
I'm sure you've done corporate gigs for sports teams. I saw that you did something with the Broncos and John Elway.
Yeah.
How would you say that athletes take jokes Because is it anything like Norm Macdonald at the ESPYs, the way those athletes took those jokes? I mean, those are pretty acerbic, but
Yeah. In general, I think athletes trash talk so much that they like it and they go with it. The times I've been lucky enough to do something for the Broncos and I highly advise, if you're going to be a fan of a football team, be a fan of a football team where if you're a D-list celebrity like myself, you're very popular with the team. Like, don't be a Chiefs fan right now because get in line. You're not getting free tickets. You're not getting hookups. But you're behind Paul Rudd, Rob Riggle, half the guy from Modern Family, Cam from Modern Family. You're behind so many people.
No, be a Titans fan.
Yeah. Well, not even Titans, because Titans is in Nashville. So you got a lot of country music stars that are they're not a fan really, but they'll show up and like do whatever their pregame thing is, tightened up or whatever the hell. So like you'll get that. But if you could be a fan of the Jacksonville Jaguars, you're golden. You're gonna get so many tickets. You're gonna be like. If you could be a D-list celebrity fan and just pick like the random team, you're gonna be awesome.
Yeah. See, we suck to be a celebrity and a Dolphins fan because there's so many and the team still sucks.
Yeah. You got that. Well, same thing with the Jets. Is you're a celebrity fan of the Jets. Stugotz, who used to work for this company. Stugotz. He's 42nd in line for the ticket request.
Yeah, he's behind Hank Azaria.
Oh,
yeah, it's hard, but being a fan of the Broncos, it's like me and Angela from The Office. She's a big Broncos fan, and Broncos are very nice to me. But to your original point, yes, athletes get jokes. When I did the corporate event for John Elway, I made fun of Elway to his face. I talked about the teeth.
He's won Super Bowls. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, this was before the incident with his friend, where they were on a golf cart and tragically his friend fell out and actually lost his life. Horrible incident. So I did not mention that because it had not happened yet, nor would I. There are some things that you just know. But I think in Kevin Hart's specials, he had one where he had LeBron and Shaq in the audience. This is back when Shaq was playing on the Cavs. And he started roasting them, and you saw them just going nuts. And so yeah, athletes in general, they can take jokes, in my opinion.
I got one more for you, Brad, and it's a quick one. Maybe it's an easy one. Kind of in the ranks of like when we were kids. Were you a Backstreet Boys guy or an NSYNC guy, Brittany or Christina? Are you a Sidney Crosby guy or are you an Alex Ovechkin guy?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yep.
Oh,
we're going.
Well, man,
that
is tough. That is tough. So if I had to pick one, I know who I'd rather have a beer with. I'll tell you that.
No, obviously,
yeah, but you drink it all though.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I'm not driving home drunk that night. So it's fine. Because I definitely rather have a beer with Ovi, rather party with him. Who I want on my team, who I think is a better team guy, I'll probably go Sid the Kid, who's now Sid the middle-aged man. But yeah. It's but if you want excitement, Sid to me wasn't an exciting player. He's very good. He's obviously a great player, but Obi's gonna do things that where you're just like, holy crap, and he's gonna take chances and stuff's gonna happen there that's gonna be a little more exciting. But if you got to start a franchise with prime either one, I go Sid. But that's sorry, Roy.
Yeah, Sidney Crosby is one Selke Trophy vote. Yeah, awesome. Finally, the Panthers have been celebrating all summer, and now the players and coaching staff and trainers are getting the one day with the Stanley Cup. If you had one day with the Stanley Cup, what would you do?
when my Ducks won a cup back in 2006, it wasn't even 20. It was 2006.
Yeah.
GG.
I believe Scott Niedermeyer did a really cool thing where he took the cup to the top of like a mountain,
Ooh.
and then he like rented a helicopter, and then the helicopter like flew around and while he held the cup in the air and like did a
mountaintop
camera
photo.
shot.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I think they put like Creed in the background or something.
Of
course. Of course.
When I just heard the news today.
Will you take me higher?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's interesting, yeah.
That was pretty inventive and pretty awesome. Weird how times have changed because now you can just do that with a drone. You don't have to
Right?
rent a
Influencer
helicopter.
Yeah.
Brad, if you are not aware of this, when we're done, Google Scott Stapp, Marlins Will Soar. The lead
Oh.
singer from Creed did a Florida Marlins like pipe song, and it is.
Whoa.
It is. I can't even describe it.
Yeah,
bro.
and we spoofed it. We spoofed it on the LeBatard Show. Ty goes to the runner, and that sort of thing.
One stretch.
Do
two
you
stretch,
guys
go, boo,
have you
boo.
guys heard the Prince Vikings song?
No.
Oh God, that's got to be good
There-
though. Prince is a big Vikings fan.
No, it's not.
Oh
It's
no.
not good. Well, he doesn't know football.
And I love Prince. Let me put that out there. Love Prince. I was in Miami. I was in the audience for the greatest halftime show ever. I was in the crowd for Prince's halftime show.
Literally
Rain
rained
in-
on him.
Purple Rain in the Rain is one of the greatest moments of my life, outside the birth of my children.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was great. But yeah, I think the song is called Hail to the Purple and Gold.
Purple and Gold. I just found it on
Hail to
YouTube.
the
Yes.
We will be watching this when we get done.
Oh.
And you've got to watch Marlins Will Soar. Okay, that's our
Hey,
trade-off.
deal.
Deal.
So if I had one day with the cup, man, because it's like, of course you want I would definitely drink an old fashioned out of it.
Oh yes.
Oh
would
man, that's
definitely
a lot of bourbon, man.
The biggest ice cube of all time. I'm here
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, it would kill me. But whatever. I mean, at my size, I might still be able to swim in it.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
You know what I would do? If I won the cup, I would drive it up to Evan Moore's house because hockey rivalries run deep, and I would say,
my God.
"Look what your boy got! Look what your boy got!" That's what I would do. I would drive it to Evan Moore's house, and then yeah, I'm so petty.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm here for
I'm,
it.
I'm so petty.
The Growth Spurt Tour is September 11th through April 12th. Find out the tour dates and where he's going to play near you and get your tickets at BradWilliamsComedy.com. Brad Williams, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. Sorry I was a little late to join the show, but I'm solo dadding this week, and I had to
No.
I had to do my daughter's hair, which I found out yesterday that I am horrible at and
Oh.
I cannot do. And so but all my fans reached out and they gave me this cheat. I tried it this morning. Holy crap, it works. All right, so for the dads out there, it's a vacuum cleaner. You get a vacuum cleaner and you get the tube attachment, and you put the scrunchie or the whatever on the tube. You fold it over like 3 or 4 times,
Mhm.
and then you suck all the hair. Warn your daughter first. That's a key thing. Warn your daughter you're gonna do this
Yeah, the
first.
noise is
Don't
gonna.
just
Yeah.
come up
Vacuum and a
behind.
scrunchie.
Yeah, don't do that. But warn her, and then you suck all the hair into the vacuum, and then you just throw the scrunchie up onto the hair. Perfect. It worked. It was amazing.
Nice.
I'm a great dad. So I don't know, and this is just because I don't know how that's going to work with Claire.
Yeah, I was
Boy,
about to
don't-
say it's probably going to be a bit
Different kinda
difficult there
hair.
for Claire.
Yeah.
Different
Two
kind of texture.
Americas.
Two Americas.
Two Americas.
Two Americas
Yeah, that's
with the vacuum cleaner on there. And the
that's definitely a two Americas situation. But so that's why I was a little late. I had to get her off to school and do her hair. But guys, thank you so much for having me. Always fun. And we didn't really talk about it, but I'm a big Ducks fan.
I
Go
had
Ducks.
Ducks questions for you. We ran out of time. I had so much I wanted to get to. Like, you guys are going to be
I-
a very improved team this year, I think.
I love our draft. I love our new coach as long as he doesn't repeat certain things that he did in Chicago. And I love Carlson. He's such an exciting player, and we're a fun young team. And once again, I choose the right teams to be fans of because not a lot of celebrity Ducks fans, so they're rolling out red carpets for me. It's been great.
Well, we're gonna get your Ducks update during the season and see how they're gonna end up going. And yeah, you're right about Quinville. Thank you, Brad, for joining us.
And your official Ducks correspondent, Quack.
Yes.
Quack, quack. Oh, special thanks to Brad Williams. That was a lot of fun talking to him there about the fact that I didn't know they actually played hockey. That was I wouldn't say it's surprising, but yeah, it's surprising.
Sauce pass King?
Yeah, that man he got some good sauce on those passes, man. But yeah, that was great. Rosie is cutting up this episode as soon as we are done here. Ethan is on audio. We appreciate you being on remote and doing your job from wherever the hell you are right now. Chicago.
I'm in Chicago, Roy.
Oh yeah, you're in Chicago. Yeah.
The train comes by so often you won't even notice.
Symphony.
Yeah.
That is not Oasis. Bittersweet Symphony is not Oasis.
All right.
That is very not Oasis at all.
Yeah. Well, hurry up and get your ass home. Danny GQ is manning the wheels of steel in the other room. We got Danny Benitez and Jason. I believe Gino is back there in the video room. We appreciate you guys there. That's David Jork. My name is Roy Bellamy. We will see you next week.